My name is Haruhiro Naruse. I'm just a regular employee you can find anywhere. Naruse! The numbers here are wrong! Sorry! I'll fix it immediately! I'm made to do errands every day at the small company I work for. Not only that, but for some reason, I can't get promoted and keep being outdone by newer employees. I want to quit. Hello, this is Naruse.
Oh, hey Haruhiro. Are you doing alright?
Oh, hi, Dad. Long time no see. I'm fine. Did something happen?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Can I come to your house?
Sure. My dad came to my apartment at work, and then something happened, right?
To tell you the truth, the company's about to go bankrupt.
What? I did hear sales haven't been good recently, but...
There's a favor I want to ask of you.
A favor?
Yep. I want you to marry a certain woman.
What? Why me?
I'll spare you the details. But there's this CEO that's also a friend of mine. His daughter is finding it difficult to find a husband for... reasons.
Reasons, huh?
She's a really pretty woman, though. He says that if you marry her, he'll pay off the 30 million yen of debt for me.
30 million?
If you do this for us, the company will be saved. So, could you do this favor for me, Haruhiro?
But there has to be more to it, right? I don't have any money, and I don't see how they would gain anything.
Apparently, they've tried finding a husband for her several times now, but it all didn't work out.
So that's why.
Yup. I would always talk about you to the CEO as well, so he's insisting that he wants you to marry his daughter.
Well, I guess it's alright.
Really? It's your life, so I won't say anything if you refuse.
I don't have any reason to refuse. At this rate, I'm gonna die alone anyways.
I see. I'm counting on you then, Haruhiro.
That's how a formal marriage was set up for me. Shitsure shimasu? I'm so nervous. I wonder what kind of person it is. She must have a pretty harsh personality if they have someone to marry her like this. Seriously? I didn't expect her to be so pretty.
Could you please stop staring at me like that?
Sorry. She's a bit scary, though. Nice to meet you, Akine Tachibana. My name is Haruhiro Naruse.
Nice to meet you.
We've met today, so we can get to know each other. Is she treating me this coldly because she doesn't like me? This might be the end of the deal. Sorry, Dad.
I'll say this directly. Marry me.
What?
And let me live with you for at least 3 months.
I'm glad you accept, but why?
You see, ever since I turned down a certain son of a CEO, I've been being stalked. It's a real bother, but I thought that he would give up if he found out that I got married.
I see.
Of course, it's not like we're going to be married forever. It's fine if it's only until he stops bothering me. So, you can cancel the marriage after 3 months of living together.
But what about my dad's debt?
I'll talk to my father about it. I'm sure it'll be fine. My father's never turned down a request of mine.
Things like that actually happen? I don't understand rich people. Okay. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu.
So, we have a deal? I'll show you to the house we're going to be living in.
Already?
Could you stop acting so shocked all the time? It's normal for a married couple to live together, right?
I guess.
All right, come on then.
Okay. It's so spacious.
Obviously. Oh, and I'll warn you beforehand. Don't act like my husband just because we're getting married.
Okay.
Don't lay even a finger on me. Understand?
Yes.
All right then.
I kind of get why no one would marry her now. It's just for a few months, but I feel like it isn't going to be easy. Immediately after that, though, Akine-san,
What?
aren't you being really close to me right now?
Really?
There's space over there, right?
I want to watch from here.
Okay, I'll just move there instead. Akine-san?
What's your deal?
I thought you wanted to watch from that couch.
I want to watch from this couch now.
Aren't you being really close? We're practically side by side now.
It's really cold today, so...
But didn't she tell me not to lay a finger on her? I'm home.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
No problem.
She's acting like an actual wife.
Do you want to take a bath or eat dinner first?
I don't know.
Or do you want me?
What are you saying?
You didn't answer my question.
All right, dinner then.
Okay.
She's suddenly in a bad mood now?
How's your work recently?
Well, I kind of just do errands for my boss. For some reason, I'm really busy despite that, though. It's hard to say I'm satisfied.
You've been coming home late recently, haven't you?
Really? It's just the usual.
What kind of work did you do today?
I've been preparing for a presentation that I have to give at the end of this week. Here.
You did this while having to do tons of errands? I see.
She's taking this even more serious than me.
You should work in my dad's company. If you want, I can get you a job there immediately.
What? Me? At that huge company? That's impossible!
No, you're a pretty competent person. I'm sure you'll be able to get by just fine, even in my dad's company.
No, but
I'm convinced you should join.
If you insist, then I'll consider it. I'm happy she thinks of me like that.
You need to be more positive about yourself. Oh, and could you stop being so polite with me? We're husband and wife, remember?
You're right. I'll talk with you normally from now on.
You should have done that from the start.
Time passed in an instant after that. And 3 months after we started living together...
Hey, Haruhiro?
Hmm?
Let's go out on a date.
A date?
We're a married couple, right? Isn't it normal to go out on dates?
I... guess? We decided to go on a date after that. I was waiting for her at the station when...
Do I look strange? Why are you staring at me?
No, it's just that you look differently from how you normally look at home. And you're so pretty. So...
Pretty? I'm not going to be fooled by such shallow flattery.
Yeah.
Let's go shopping first. Which do you think is better?
Both would look good on you, so it's a difficult question.
I'm not going to be fooled by that superficial flattery of yours.
This one then.
So you like these sorts of stuff? Okay, I'll go and buy it. I wonder if I should make you choose my underwear too.
Isn't that going a bit too far?
You're my husband, so don't you think it's only natural?
What? No, it isn't!
What? But if you chose my underwear, I'd wear them, you know.
Really?
You imagined me in my underwear right now, didn't you? I'm just joking, of course.
I already knew that.
You and me at the park together like this? Don't you remember anything?
I remember playing at parks like this a lot when I was a kid.
Oh, who did you play with?
There was this girl I got along with back then. We were just kids, but we promised to marry each other when we grew up.
Yes, and?
I wonder what she's doing right now.
She's now Haruhiru's wife, and is sitting next to him at the park.
What?
So you really didn't notice?
No, but you look so different.
Oh, but I remembered you all this time. Let's go home for today.
Even after we got home, Akane stayed in her room all day and wouldn't talk to me. I don't want it to end like this. I need to talk to Akane. Akane?
You know what I thought?
Huh?
I should make sure you don't forget me again by doing this.
What are you talking about?
I'm not going to let you go anymore.
Akane, you can't. We aren't even in a relationship.
We're getting married, aren't we?
But that's just on paper.
Shut up. Just do what I say.
Why?
I'm not going to let you forget me again.
I won't. You don't have to do anything to make me remember you.
Really?
I couldn't even if I wanted to.
I'll let you off today then.
Thank you. Does that mean that she's going to do it to me someday then?
Damn it. You're so insensitive, Haruhiru.
Sorry. I seriously don't understand this woman. Since that day, Akane's been noticeably more clingy to me.
Sit next to me, Haruhiru.
Why? The house is so big. We should make good use of all this space.
Shut up. Just come and sit next to me.
You really haven't changed.
You say that, but I know you're actually happy.
What makes you so sure?
I know you, Haruhiro.
What even is that?
It's true. I know you better than anyone else.
That's bad news for me.
For
For some reason, I've been finding Akine cuter whenever she gets like this. Started to get along better. But then one day,
I'm home.
welcome back. What's wrong? You seem down.
I don't know what I should do.
This must be something serious. Why don't you tell me about it, Akine?
Okay.
Apparently, the CEO's son, the one who's been stalking her, found out about me and made threats to Akine.
The company of the CEO is pretty famous in the industry. He's saying that if I don't cancel our marriage and marry him instead, my dad's company is going to be in big trouble.
I see. He must be panicking as well. This is going a bit too far.
I said that stuff to you at first, Haruhiro, but I don't want to cancel our marriage. I mean,
You don't have to say anything anymore.
What?
I get what you're trying to say. So tell me about it once this is all over.
Haruhiro.
So hold on a bit. I promise I'll fix this.
Okay. I understand.
There's no way I'm going to forgive the person who made Akine so sad like this. I'm going to use everything I have to fix this. I used all of my personal connections to gather information. 2 weeks later, my, if it isn't Akine-san's husband. Why did you come all this way to see me? I'll say it to you directly. I have no intention of canceling Akine's and my marriage. So please, stop trying to get Akine to marry you. My. So that's what you wanted to talk to me about. I'm fine with all that. But if that's the decision you two are going to make, Akine's father's company is going to sustain some damage, I'm afraid. I won't let you do that. You? I did a bit of investigation, but apparently, you work at a tiny company, and the company your family runs is having a tough time as well. You're saying that you can do something about it despite that? I don't think you'll be so confident once you see this. This is a list of questionable deeds you've done, with evidence. I heard rumors, but it's even more shocking when you put it in a list like this. What? By the way, I've already shown your father this. It seems he's very mad. I don't think you're in a position to disobey your father, don't you think? What did you say? I'll make it clear. Don't come close to Akine again. We're not going to cancel our marriage. But... Just like that, I solved the problem without much hassle.
Does that mean he isn't going to bother us anymore?
Probably not. I'd heard bad rumors about him before, so I thought it was just a matter of time.
I see. Still though, I'm so thankful for what you did.
Don't worry about it. I am your husband after all.
Does that mean?
It was decided that we would cancel our marriage after 3 months, but could we get married for real?
Are you being serious?
Yep. I realized that I need you, Akine.
I realize that I need you as well, Haruhiro. I mean, you're the only person who'd accept such a rude, idiotic, and unkind person like me.
I think you're pretty cute, though.
Come on.
She's cute how she is like this.
Anyways, I want you to marry me, Haruhiro. So could you please marry me?
You're saying the same thing I said to you.
So what? I wanted to say it too.
All right.
Let's do the thing we couldn't do last time until morning tonight. I'm sure you won't forget this.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. That's how Akine and I decided to actually get married. Please change this to this.
Understood.
Naruse CEO? About this. Oh, that. Do this, and then, with some help from Akine's father, I inherited my father's company and brought it back to life. We're not in debt anymore, and sales are doing well now.
I'm truly impressed at how good you are at being a CEO, Mr. Naruse. Is it because you have such a beautiful wife?
Jesus! You really shouldn't tease your CEO so much, you know?
Sorry.
Well, I guess it is true that it's thanks to Akine that I can stay so motivated. I'm home!
Welcome back. You're early today.
Yep. I finished my work quickly today because I wanted to spend time with you.
What even is that?
I need to make sure you don't cheat on me.
I'll always be yours, Haruhiro.
I'm glad to hear that.
You don't have to worry about a thing. I'll always love you.
I'll always love you too.
Alright, let's go eat dinner.
Yep. I can't help but feel excited for what life has in store for me after this.
I was a corporate slave, and the company went out of business before me. Now I'm unemployed and watching anime during the day. Haruhiro Tsutsui, 28. Oh, it's a nice day today. My savings are getting low.
Hello, Haruhiro, are you awake?
I was just getting hungry.
Do you think I'll always come running if you say that?
Kaho, you're still cute, stylish, and a goddess, even though you're in your late 20s. You're my ideal childhood friend. I'm here now thanks to Kaho.
Oh, please.
Oh, I want to see Kaho's face. I don't have enough Kaho juice. Help!
I had no choice but to come over.
Lunch is here. I could hear your voice from a while ago. You're so cute.
What? You should have told me.
This cute girl is my childhood friend, Kaho Matsunaga. She's 28 and the same age as me, but she's so youthful and energetic that I think she's lying about her age. And she cooks meals for me 5 times a week. Kaho, you'll make a great wife.
You're not getting anything by flattering me.
I'd like even more if you wore less clothes.
What? I'll just take one off then, okay?
Oh, sorry, I was just kidding. If you take off another one, it'll be a disaster. You're too easy, I'm worried about you.
Things like that about you are not good.
Oh, this miso soup is the best! I want to drink 5 cups a day!
Talking like that again. It's too salty and bad for your health. By the way, Haruhiro,
You can go buy dessert if you want.
you're assuming I'll go? No! How much longer are you going to spend your time watching anime at noon?
Stop pouring reality in on my delicious food.
Do you even want to get a new job?
Yeah!
Huh. What if I told you I could hook you up?
What? I could get a permanent job at Kaho's?
What? It's the other way around. I'm doing that, aren't I?
I know exactly how you feel. Let's get married.
Do you want me to take off my clothes?
Kaho, you're a real idiot, you know that? You haven't changed since middle school. What are you going to do giving your body and soul to an unemployed man? It's gonna be hell after that.
You say so yourself. Then get a job.
Ah, that was good. Like a wife who's disgusted with her husband who still doesn't work after 3 years of marriage, giving him the kick in the butt. I like it.
No, I want a normal family. Ugh. I've got the perfect job offer for you today, Haruhiro.
I want to hear about it. I'll do anything.
You say anything? Come to my house tomorrow then.
See? We're getting married. I'll be a house husband. I can't do the housework though.
This guy is persistent about being a NEET. You don't know my parents moved, do you? I'll show you, so you better be awake.
Okay. Isn't it huge?
Is it?
It's bigger than my company, which went under. Your dad was in the antique business, right?
Wait, didn't I tell you? He's running a company now.
You didn't tell me that.
And I'm going to be president in 2 months.
I'm disappointed. I'm gonna quit being Kaho's childhood friend. Can't believe you're one-upping an unemployed guy. You've changed.
Wait, there's more. I'm worried if it's just me alone, and you've been with me all along, so I know I can trust you. You're really okay with me giving you my entire body and soul, right?
I was struck by the tearful look in my childhood friend's eyes and replied, I can't help it! With a smug look on my face. Let me ask, sir, you're Haruhiro? You've changed. Kaho's father? You've changed tremendously, haven't you? It's the first time someone called me sir. That's right. I am Hisahide Matsunaga. It's a great honor. Sit down. Kaho? Did your father get upgraded? Hey! Who was that guy who used to show up on Namdemo Kantedan with a teacup and get a 500 yen appraisal?
That's my dad.
No way! I didn't get the impression that he was all tough and scary like this.
Really? I see his face every day, so I didn't notice that.
How? This is not an aha experience. It's a dramatic before and after. Maso-san looks like a bad guy from a team of suicide attackers. Ah! Sorry about that.
Sir, you've become a delightful man.
I can't look him in the eyes anymore.
I'm sure you and I will get along great.
How? I don't know how to burn a temple. Father Hisahide Matsunaga. He bought a lot of Miyoshi trading stock at a low price when the company went public and let it sit for 20 years before acquiring management rights when it was in good shape. He looks like someone that would kill a shogun with a straight face. When you hear Shira's voice, you think it's the last boss.
I understand, Haruhiro. Even the character with thin eyes who betrays you?
I get it!
Right? This is fun! I'm a total otaku. But you know how it is with my looks, right? I can't open up to anyone. Look at Kaho. She's totally taken back.
You're right.
Who wouldn't if they were just left alone and kept talking about something they didn't understand for more than 2 hours?
We really got along. Don't judge a man by their looks.
I'm glad you're her boyfriend, Haruhiro. I'm counting on you to take care of the Matsunaga family from now on.
Ha! Father, it's a pleasure.
Father! It's treason! Kaho's got me by the scruff of the neck!
Hey, what's wrong with you? Why are you proceeding things with my dad rather than me? You said you'd do anything, right? Right?
Father, the light's gone out in Kaho's eyes.
Sorry, Haruhiro. I'm going to turn off the spiritual pressure for a while.
So for now, you're getting a permanent job at my place, right? Husband?
Wait, I'm going the house husband route.
No, you're going the secretary route. My secretary. We'll run the business together. We said we were getting married in elementary school.
I did say that. No, I want to get married. But becoming a secretary for an unemployed guy is reckless, don't you think?
Haruhiro, it's more reckless for Kaho being the president by herself.
That's for sure. Ah! Father! Your daughter is tightening my neck with her breasts!
You like that, don't you?
That was close. Not Otaku Kaho. Your interpretation's a little different. I don't have time to enjoy the feeling.
Kaho's appointment as president is also intended to smoke out the rebels in the company. Haruhiro, support her. I want to see my grandchildren. My daughter is already in her late 20s. The only thing that's admirable about her is her body. Do something about it.
Dad? You're next after I drop Haruhiro, okay?
Listen, I got room for the two of you. It's a two-family house, completely separate. You can do whatever you want, awake or asleep. I'll do whatever I want with your mother, too. Okay, Haruhiro, ciao!
Oh, Father! I've always liked you, Kaho.
Why are you proposing under these circumstances?
The way you're carefree and cheerful, the way you're so caring, the way you press your chest against me while putting me in a headlock, and you're the president? Please marry me!
Yes? Should I just make you fall for me now?
Yeah, if you do, you'll become a widow. I'm already falling for you, so let's stop with the physics, okay? I got a new permanent job, a nice place to live, and a pretty wife. 3 months have passed since we started living together in the Matsunaga household, and 1 month passed since Kaho became president.
Meal's ready.
Okay, wait a minute. I'm just sharing some internal information. Nasu-senpai is too capable. I have to make sure I don't lose.
Boo. Hey, I'm wearing a suit and apron. My dad said my mom made him fall for her like this. It's the Matsunaga family's traditional costume, okay?
I don't want you to get your suit dirty, so take it off.
I'll take it all off.
Stop! I'll have to marry to this family soon.
What's wrong with that? If anything, I'll hurry up.
No way! I can't eat my wife before breakfast. I don't have that kind of mentality.
Eat me.
Stop! Dad's right outside the door! And Nasu-senpai!
Tell me first, you idiot.
I got hit in the face with her jacket.
Mother, Nasu-senpai, please come in.
I'm so excited to see my grandson soon.
Chairman, please be quiet. We can't talk about this at the office.
The cool beauty here is the senior secretary to the president, Nasu-senpai. She's a pretty woman who's been the father's secretary since his administration and can even go undercover.
I have a feeling Haruhiro thinks Nasu-san is pretty.
I am just a beautiful woman. The president is a beloved beauty. We're at different stages. I don't have the guts to do a clunky flirting move from the morning.
Is that so? I'm so embarrassed.
Is it too late to think Kaho-san is so cute?
Keep going!
Before you go any further, let me tell you something. There's been some unsettling activity in the Human Resources Department, as Haruhiro-san has mentioned.
I knew it. I mean, please, don't call me Haruhiro-san, Senior.
Even if I call you Susui-san, it'll only be a hassle because a few months from now, you'll have the surname of Matsunaga.
You're so capable.
It's Haruhiro-san who's capable. It's amazing who you noticed after only half a month in the company.
Corrupt company employees are very sensitive to personnel moves. Getting fired, strange transfers, disappearance of bonuses, bankruptcy, they all come suddenly.
Hey, what am I supposed to do?
Kaho, you're in the way! Just go to work!
I'll take off my blouse too then.
That's what's in the way! Keep smiling, pretty face 28-year-old, you're motivating me!
Haruhiro, it's still morning, idiot.
You're not gonna have breakfast?
I'm full.
I cannot disturb.
Time to get to work.
My husband's a bit of a hard man to please. Oh well, let's eat. Hey, Secretary Haruhiro, can I decline this company? I'm going to partner with a small but dynamic company. The son wants to join mid-career, so I'm sure we'll have a great relationship. What do you think?
Kaho's a very good president, even though she's very laid back. She cuts off clients even if they're from large companies, and signs contracts even if they are small if they have potential. She even manages to use hostage diplomacy like a feudal lord in the Warring States period to get sons to join the company. As you wish. I didn't think it was Imperial Studies that made you say I'm training to be a bride.
I studied hard.
The Kaho in high school who would forget to change her clothes for 6th period PE and try to go home in her gym clothes? Does everything in the Matsunaga family become an upgraded version at some point in their lives?
But that was when I was a kid.
Excuse me, I didn't know you were at work.
Please stop with the edgy sarcasm!
No, the chairman took over the company and it became what it is today. I think it's urgent to create a successor. Please continue as you are.
I'm fine.
See? She takes it seriously! She may be good at her job, but she's still a 28-year-old baby! Stop staring at me! You're slowing me down! The senpai came. Does that mean there was a move?
Yes, Hiragumo-san, the Human Resources Director. He's currently in contact with Executive Director Miyoshi.
I was wondering why the father left the executives of the company he took over, but I didn't realize this was bait. I'm scared of the Matsunaga family.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of Kaho's potential enemies. May I invite them here?
Of course. It's what Haruhiro does. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you for the food. Goodbye then.
Natsu-senpai, don't walk away!
I am 31 years old and single. It's demoralizing to be flirted with by a 20-something.
And you want to take out the infidel?
That's a keen sight you have, Haruhiro.
Ah! What's going on here? Nasu! The chairman is here? I told you to go see Executive Director Miyoshi because she's fine right now! I went around the company and recruited a mountain of informants, from executives to new employees. I know exactly what you're doing. How can you do such a thing to a mid-career hire? What? I told you I'm engaged to the president, and we're planning to have the wedding in 2 months with an invitation card in my hand. Is that so? Yes. I didn't hear that. I didn't tell you. I just talked to Executive Director Miyoshi and invited him to take over the company tomorrow. Then the chairman came with a scary look on his face. What's this? Because Director Miyoshi is a fan of President Kaho. Even though he's the son of the previous president whose company was taken over by the Matsunaga family? Kaho's cute after all. To this little girl? Is everyone in this company stupid?
I've always thought. You have a name that makes you want to explode, don't you?
Ah! That's a lot of power! This is an act of violence! I'm suing you! Nasu, what's that?
Haruhiro did it in 1 month. From the left, a record of correspondence with other companies that General Manager Hiragumo was privy to. A record of his attempts to get to our company's shareholders and being ignored. Records of his attempts to gather obstructionists to slow down our business, but no one listened to him.
Sue? That's our line. The company's image is at stake! If you sue me, that's it! I'm gonna do that! I'll resign and sue you personally. After all, I'm ready to marry into the family and become a NEET president.
Hiraguma-san, quit or be forced to quit. Please choose.
Little girl! You want me to blow it up, Haruhiro?
No, I will. Can't have the chairman exploding. If you don't take back your rude comments.
I'm a kickboxer.
What is wrong with these guys? I'm sorry! Kaho is cute. Here, repeat. Come on! Kaho is cute! Calling someone's wife like that? What are you looking at? I'll quit! Chief Hiragumo started a company in his hometown to revive his business. But it was destroyed by a gas explosion.
Look,
Working on your day off?
it's almost night.
Your suit's getting wrinkled. Wait, why are you closing the distance?
I've noticed. Haruhiro's staring at me in my suit apron.
You're drunk!
I am drunk. I'll make Haruhiro drunk on me.
Your eyes scare me. Someone! A man of power!
Too bad. My dad's guarding the gate so no one will come.
Ah! I was wondering why there was a futon on the floor. I'm so stupid for not noticing.
The Matsunaga family has preferred the futon for generations.
I prefer bed, so today's not the day.
Wait,
My wife! I thought she was gonna take me to bed. She's trying to take me to bed with her.
that's how much I like Haruhiro. Hey, we've been living together for 4 months. Am I unattractive?
You're so close to me. That's a foul line. I was holding out until after the wedding.
Mom and Dad want to see their grandkids. They're going to have a baby.
I know I'm late, but what's going on in your family?
The Matsunaga's family's love life explodes when it's ignited. My breasts are about to explode. Do you want to touch them?
No more than 2 children, please.
No, I was going to say 3, but now I'm going to say 4. Okay, close your eyes or open them.
I couldn't live without my caring childhood friend. I already fell for her at that point. This is the Matsunaga family's love strategy. How terrifying! Tired of working for a corrupt company, I retired. Enjoyed being a NEET, but my mother remarried and I got a beautiful stepsister. Toma Kojima, 27 years old. I still use my maiden name. I still have some savings, but my sister definitely hates NEETs. We haven't talked for a total of 100 hours of the 6 months we've been living together. In anime, stepsister spoils their brother, though. It's been 5 years since my father passed away. My mother suddenly said, I'm getting remarried with the president of a company that tolerates NEETs. So I said, seriously, congratulations, Mom and I. That was the beginning of my hell.
My name is Toyosakushima. So, you're Toma.
Shima Electrics.
Yeah, that's my company. Rest assured, upon my remarriage, I'm handing over the presidency to my daughter. I'm stepping down as chairman and putting the family first.
My name is Akine. I've had no contact with boys in my life, so I'm glad to have a little brother.
Akine is 29 years old and the president of the company. She's cute. She has great style. She's honestly my type. She always speaks in a polite way and she completes her plans with coolness. Those two sides are great too. The only thing that sucks is how I met her.
May I call you Toma-kun?
Yes.
You're clean and well-groomed. Are you a salesman?
No,
Leave it to me.
Mom! My mother reunited with Toyosaku-san, my stepfather, at a class reunion, and apparently they went straight into a relationship. My stepfather lost his wife when he was young, and they hit it off because of their similar circumstances.
This guy, he's a NEET now.
Mom!
He used to work for an awful company in sales. He pays our bills out of his savings and does the dishes. He's my proud NEET.
You old hag!
He is very particular about his appearance, too. He doesn't look like a NEET, does he? But it's almost his 1-year anniversary.
Mother! Please don't be crazy!
I see. Akire, Be a good sister to your brother.
Oh, yes.
I couldn't forget Akine's sorry eyes for me at the time. And I evolved from an active NEET to a reclusive NEET. I'm afraid to call myself Shima, so I still go by my last name Kojima. I'm afraid of the outside. But I'm gonna get a new job. The manager gave me a how-to DVD on John hunting as a freebie when I bought 20 discs of my favorite anime. An anime about monkeys job hunting. I've been watching it twice a day for a month. If a monkey can do it, I can do it too. I'm gonna go to the bathroom first.
Toma, excuse me, can I borrow your phone charger? It's broken. Oh, you're not home. Oh, pretty girls. This title is... Oh, I'm not supposed to see this. Let's go back.
All right, I'll study with the DVD today too. Oh, sis!
What? No, it just caught my eye. You were hiding it, weren't you? I'm sorry. Wait, did you say study?
I must have left the case where it was. She found out I was getting ready for the job hunt, but it's a good start. Fate is whispering to me to mend my relationship with my sister. Fate has begun its vicious mischief. Sis! I look up to you, sis. You're always so cool, kind, and gentle. I want to be close to you. That's why I started watching that.
This? Because of me? Oh, it's just a radical title, but it's a heartwarming story, huh? I misunderstood. These things are summarized on the back. Oh, huh? Aren't you getting too close?
What? I haven't even stepped out yet.
At this distance, one more step and the stage will change.
I see. I wanted to be with you, sis.
Such straight eyes. No!
I stayed in my room for 6 months, but I've been preparing all along.
For 6 months? We started living together 6 months ago, right?
Ever since I saw you staring at me.
How were you looking at me?
What? I thought you were attractive.
So straightforward. I don't mind it, but...
Sis, legs are very important, aren't they?
What are you asking me now? What's important is reason.
No, on the DVD. They look at the feet in the main event first, so you have to keep an eye on the feet for the good guys.
Main event? How am I supposed to answer?
You always look perfect from your feet to your hair. I'm just wondering what you think of me as a president.
The president is involved in the main event.
I've been looking at the legs of guys since I started working, but women, you know? You can't stare at them.
What? It's not bad that you only consider your sister as a girl, but lately I've been getting a little thicker.
Is that so? Did your size change?
Did you make your own sizing for thighs?
Thighs? Oh, the fit of the suit. Can I ask you in more detail?
No, details. Oh, I guess it was bad that I wear shorts as my loungewear. I didn't realize that you liked it. Then I'm responsible too.
Anyway, I've been firing myself up saying if a monkey can do it, then so can I. I want to work hard like a monkey. I'm gonna be a man worthy of you, sis.
My debut game is in the wild. Please start as a human. Your sister has no experience either.
Oh, let's watch it together.
What? Is Toma's only strategy to be aggressive?
I shouldn't have bought 20 DVDs of the same anime. I made a mistake. I'll buzz my head back and become a monk.
I see. So this is the dangerous love with your stepsister. Watching the video. Is this what you wanted to do with your sister?
I'll get down on my knees.
I would be lying too if I said I wasn't attracted to you not only as a brother, but as a man. It's admirable that you're breaking your savings for your mother when your future is so uncertain. I'm ready. You seem to need to be with me. I'll make a plan. I have no problems with the marriage, but I'm a little worried about you being unemployed considering raising children and so on. With the workplace arrangements, if you have a preference for the number of children, I'll ask you right now.
Sis?
Oh no, I don't have a choice. I'll just hug you from behind.
Sister?
You still want more?
I'm sorry. I made a terrible mistake. Please calm down. I told her I thought I was talking about the DVD about a monkey getting a job, but I asked you to marry me. It's pathetic. Please forgive me. Is this what you call a souvenir of the dead?
You proposed to me. You're not running away, are you?
Oh, it's so tender and the aroma is so mellow. My instincts tell me not to run.
I'm embarrassed too. Hurry up!
What?
Did you say what? Even though you decided to get married? You're not confused, are you?
No, I didn't think you liked me.
You made me fall for you just now.
What? I can do whatever I want to you?
You think I'm easy, don't you? I'm going to tighten you up.
Oh, you're really squeezing me. I like you. I want to marry you. I can only see you. Ah! Thank God I was destined to be born in this age.
I just confirmed a passionate proposal.
Can you stop taking big breaths? Sis, I'm getting nervous and sweaty.
No, I was breathing because I made a big voice. Yes, I'll stop.
The next month, I became secretary to the president of Shimashima Electric. According to Akine, it's part of my plan until we get married. Then I'll work. After another month, sis.
I get excited when you call me sis at work. Please whisper it in a quiet voice.
Shouldn't I call you president?
What? I'm just congratulating a business partner on a new business development.
I've already arranged it. The president of the company's grandson has joined a baseball club, so we got snacks and drinks and baseball equipment. Oh, and since they're manufacturer's vouchers, you can actually go to the store and pick them out. I thought it'd be good for you to be able to make grandpa moves on your grandson.
Toma, why were you in NEAT?
Because it was a hassle to work.
It's not good when those who are capable don't exercise it. Then, why are you performing well in your job now?
What? Because I want to get your approval and flirt with you quickly?
Flirt? My brother, who used to be so timid, is now like a host who is used to women.
Don't get me wrong. You stole my first flirting session. I've already decided I'll only flirt with one person in my life.
Thanks to Toma, I'm working 5 minutes faster. Let me give you a hug.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I already belong to you, Toma, body and soul.
I forgot to tell you that I called our father. He's right there.
What? I'll punish you later.
Akane, I told you to live your life the way you want, but I didn't tell you to do it in the president's office, did I?
I'll lock the door next time.
No, that's not it. Toma, I told you I'm rooting for you two, didn't I? But I don't want to be watching, okay? What are you gonna show me?
It's not like that.
No, it is like that. Look at this.
Yes. I take responsibility for turning Akane-san into a clunker. Could you take a look at this? The company's reserve fund is going down, and this person is using a lot of it.
You're right. Why didn't you tell me?
I did! And then you changed the subject to how's my suit today.
I remember when you got angry at me for being careless with my chest, and I was trembling with the joy of being monopolized.
That's why I invited the chairman.
The daughter who was a workaholic has become a clunky love girl. Toma, you definitely have to take responsibility. So, the underboss is Executive Director Ichigoya?
It's like he was creating a faction to unseat the president.
Why is that? Toma-kun, 3 more overseas factories will be added. Let's go through the formalities.
Well, if you think about it, maybe they don't like the fact that a young, beautiful, capable person is the heir to the company.
Did you give me a compliment? You told me you love me, right?
We've seized evidence of private gifts being given to 2 new senior managing directors, 1 managing director, and also the head of the personnel department. All of them have agreed to be witnesses for Executive Director Ichigoya. May I call them? We've got to clean the ticks out of this company or we won't be able to flirt.
You're no slouch either. I was a fool to let you be in NEAT.
Please, the Executive Director has just entered the men's restroom on the 2nd floor. Please seize him. Don't forget to make him wash his hands.
Were you some kind of special forces commander?
I used to be a leader at FPS.
Maybe we should incorporate it into our internal training program.
Executive Director Ichigoya was brought in by security. In addition, I had all the members of the faction that I consider my friends to come too. What? Kojima? A newcomer calling me here? Ah! The chairman is here! I apologize. We detected signs of harassment against the president, so we took action before you could do anything. Kid, you've only been here a month and a half, and I'm the managing director. We're in different positions. Hey, fellas, you're looking at me cold.
I brought you some yellow confections. Same here. Here you go. Ichigoya-san, you're being excluded from information sharing.
What? You're gonna follow that idiot? Look at his promising face. I want to see their parents' faces.
Ichigoya?
They're trashy parents anyway. They don't have any discipline.
It's me.
Huh?
I'm the father. I will be both stepfather and biological father. If you have a problem with my son, let's hear it.
It's not over yet. This is a private personnel matter for the president. Making the secretary of family members gonna corrupt the organization.
Can you please stop saying bad things about Toma? I have the personnel manager constantly assessing the situation. I've made sure all the board members are aware of it as well.
You're so good at what you do. You're the one who's corrupting them, Director.
Damn! Kojima! It's not Kojima. It's Shima. I can finally say my name with confidence. I don't want to tarnish Akane-san's company. So would you please quit? Or will you go at it with a fight against me? Even if I go back to being a NEET, Akane-san will support me. Want to go to court? This guy! Shut up! I'm gonna take this as a souvenir and flirt with Akane-san. I said get out of here! What is this guy? I'm quitting then! Ichigoya-san started a confectionery shop in his hometown, but it went out of business because he didn't obtain a business license from the health department.
Why did Dad kick us out?
Because you declared that you were gonna flirt in the president's office.
Toma, you wanted to do it too.
We should have done it in secret. Oh, I got a text from Dad.
Oh my gosh, Dad!
He's a real pain. I have a feeling he's watching us somewhere. Let's go.
Let's do that. Oh, it's the first time I'm going to a hotel with a guy.
How pathetic! I have!
What? You cheater! I'm mad at you!
I'm talking about a high school trip. I wasn't talking about the same room. Wait, sis? Why are you taking a run up? Hey!
Oh.
Ow! But it's soft and cute, so it's nice.
Let me show you how great your sister is.
That's a lot of power.
Don't you understand? How can Toma, a NEET, win against me? Come here! Your sister is back to her cool, intelligent early lots. And there's love too. All right, for the company to propose her, we need an heir. With your ability, we can get 3 heirs, can't we?
I'll do my best, sis.
I'm not your sister now. It's Akane-san.
Yes, Akane-san.
Well done. Now let's flirt.
I love my life as a NEET, being free from the corporate life. But once you know the joy of working next to the person you love, there's no going back. I'm Haruhira Kojima. I'm 27 years old and I'm living a reclusive life. They're not here yet. Well, it's quieter that way. My life as a shut-in at home has changed a lot since my father remarried.
Haruhiro, are you going to lounge around like that again?
Sis, you came after all.
Of course. I'm your sister.
I was an only child all my life until Akane became my stepsister. She's beautiful, but she's not very friendly, and I'm afraid of her.
If you're going to stay home, why don't you look for a job online?
Oh no, I'm so busy right now.
It looks to me like you're just sitting around at home, though. Didn't you say the same thing yesterday? You want to be kicked out that badly?
It's not that I'm lounging around, I'm just recharging my batteries. When the time comes, I'll make a move. Just keep an eye on me. My sister, who works hard as a secretary, comes to my room every night and tries to get me to work.
Haruhiro, it's a beautiful day, isn't it? A perfect day for job seeking, don't you think?
Would my sister not be bothered with me on her day off? She's pretty. She should have a boyfriend at least. Sis, I told you before. I'm not going to stop being a hermit now.
Huh?
I think I'm suited for this home security job. I'm simply staying home. I'm not bothering my family in any way, so leave me alone. You should spend your time doing something more meaningful, sis.
Something meaningful.
Yeah, forget about me and focus on what you want to do, sis.
What I want to do is rehabilitate you as a sister.
As a sister?
Yes, you're the precious little brother I got. I won't give up on you.
Maybe my sister is thinking seriously for me. I don't like being a hermit either. Well, guess I'll consult with those who are in trouble today too, so they don't end up like me. Before I became a recluse, I was the president of a game app company. I started a small company with my college club mates, and we all encouraged each other to get through the days of hard work with no money. And we finally managed to produce a hit, but...
Hey, Haruhiro! What's up, Urikawa? Now that we have the momentum, we should aim higher for the next one. Even if it's a hit, it's a small one compared to the big ones. And the sound and images are simple. The next game should have a bigger budget, more staff. And it should be as good as the big ones.
I understand, but it's too early. We're at the stage now where we're finally getting recognized by the users. First, let's take care of our current fans. We could do something new later.
You're the president. How can you be so wishy-washy?
No, if you want to go higher, don't get carried away with the success you're having now.
Apparently you and I disagree.
Urikawa's title was vice president. He was my best friend since we were students. We kept our positions equal so as not to lose our friendship after we started our business, but...
Urikawa! How could you do this? Haruhiro, you can't survive in this industry with your weak and naive thinking. Joining forces with Going Games was the right business move.
Our company was taken over by a major competitor, Going Games, with the help of Urikawa. What are you talking about? You destroyed our company! You brought everyone else down with you!
I invited you, didn't I? And you turned me down.
Of course! This is a company that we all built together! You and I can't be the only ones to enjoy the benefits!
You and I were the only ones who could make a difference in that company. The others were just playing for fun. They wouldn't be able to survive. Well, it seems you were one of those people who took their job too easy.
However, in the end, our company was only deprived of the copyrights to the games and dissolved. I heard that Urikawa, who was scouted, was also cut off after that.
Because of me, everyone... Maybe I wasn't cut out to work.
I remembered a bad memory. I don't think I could tell my sister why I became a recluse. I don't even want to talk about it.
Our hero looks like you didn't go outside today either.
My sister even has some kind of souvenir snacks and tea. She's ready for a long talk.
What's wrong? This is all for me to eat.
No, I'm sorry, but I don't want any of it, so it's fine.
Okay.
Actually, I kinda want some.
I don't have a choice. You can eat this half.
She's beautiful and a little cold, but maybe she has a cute side too. You always talk to other people about work, but what about you?
I'm a secretary and I work hard every day.
A secretary?
Don't get any ideas about me being a beautiful secretary.
I didn't, and I never said you were beautiful. Are you that confident in yourself, sis?
It's a figure of speech.
Sis has a lot more openings than I thought. Seeing my sister's unexpected side, my aversion for her began to fade.
Oh, our hero, watching Netflix today?
I heard it's a popular movie, so I thought I'd watch it.
Oh, I know it's popular too. I was just thinking of watching it.
Wait, how come I'm spending a relaxing time with my sister? Oh, because she didn't ask me to go out and work. After that, even when my sister came to my room, she just enjoyed my hobbies with me and didn't nag on me.
The next volume is the one Haruhiro is reading right now.
This is the second time I'm reading this, so you can go ahead and read it.
Oh, don't mind me. Let's share.
Share? This makes me mind even more. Even though she's my sister, I'm not used to being this close to a beautiful woman who's not blood related to me.
Haruhiro, your attitude has improved a lot. When I ask you to read manga with me, you accept it without being rude.
Because you seem to enjoy reading together. If you're excited about it, I can't say no.
Haruhiro doesn't seem to be a bad person at heart, and it seems like you're a recluse for a reason. If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me why you've become a recluse?
Maybe I can talk to my sister about it now. Besides, the nightmares I still have are due to the fact that I'm alone all the time. Actually, I told her how I quit my job.
I see. So that's what happened. Okay, let's go on a date sometime.
What? Why?
What you need is a refresher. You stay at home all the time, so you're stuck in the past thinking in circles about the same things.
That may be right, but
Besides, I want to get along with you more like a sister and brother.
if you say so, I won't be able to say no.
It's decided then. I'm looking forward to next weekend.
My sister arrived on the day of our plan. I knew it's been a while since I've been in a crowd. I get dizzy just standing here. Wait, sis?
This way we won't get lost, right?
I'm not a child. I won't get lost. I wonder where they sell those churros that person has. My sister has a pretty sweet tooth, so she might like them.
Did you just look at another woman? Am I not good enough for you? You can feel it right here already.
You're misunderstanding me.
Oh, so you were thinking of treating this to me?
Yeah, I thought you'd like it. Afterwards, I joined the theme park with my sister, who was in a much better mood.
Was it a nice change of pace?
Yeah, I think Sis's treatment worked. I feel like a completely new person. By the time I went home, I had the energy to start all over again. And that's when I started seriously looking for a job. I'd probably be better off at a job where I interact with a lot of people anyway.
Oh, Haruhiro, what are you doing?
Thanks to you, I've made up my mind to look for a job.
Good. I hope you find a good job.
What's wrong, sis? Are you down?
No, I'm the same as usual.
You've inspired me to stop being a hermit, so if there's anything I can do, just let me know.
Haruhiro, you've matured. Okay, I know it sounds pathetic, but please listen.
I heard that my sister, who's been working as the president's secretary for years, being courted by the president for a long time. She had been refusing, but the president finally decided to take aggressive measures.
The president, Wariyama, said something strange like, I'm going to ask you to quit because I don't trust women who don't become my mistress. If this continues, I'll have to resign as secretary.
Could it be President Wariyama of Going Games?
Huh? You know President Wariyama?
I think I saw him on the internet or something. I think you should quit that company, sis.
I was going to quit, but according to a senior who already quit the company, President Wariyama harassed them so much that they couldn't work as a secretary anywhere else.
That's a terrible story.
Yes, actually the company I joined as a new graduate before didn't fit me. After I got sick and quit, there was a period where I didn't work for a while.
Maybe the reason why you were concerned about me was because...
That's part of it. Well, on top of that.
On top of that?
No, it's nothing. Back to the subject. The secretarial work seemed to suit me.
So, Wariyama's trying to destroy my sister now. I can't let him do what he wants twice. You're not gonna quit your job as secretary, sis. I'll make sure you can keep your job as a secretary. And I devised a plan to defeat the root of all evil, Wariyama. I continue to work anonymously on the internet as an advisor for small businesses so I can help prevent the big companies from doing unreasonable things. Going Games stands out in the industry for better or for worse. There are a lot of companies out there that are antagonistic to that practice. I contacted one company after another that seemed to have antipathy towards Wariyama. Sure enough, I quickly found victims of the Going Games way of doing things. I'm Haruhiro Kojima, former president of Pochi Pochi Soft. I'm here to ask for your cooperation. I was not an anonymous advisor, but I disclosed that I was also a victim and jointly accused Wariyama. The collapse of Pochi Pochi Soft was well known in the industry, so presidents came forward one after another to cooperate. That's all I can do. Now, if only he would bite the bullet. And a month passed. Sis, you're in a good mood, aren't you?
My worries are gone now.
The other companies became a hot topic on the internet, and the weekly magazines began to cover Wariyama's misdeeds with women, one after another. And after being forced to explain, Wariyama was fired from his job.
Anyway, Haruhiro, how's your job search going?
That's not a problem. I've decided to start my own company. A game company like the old one. I'm talking to some of my old friends right now.
I see. I'm a little sad that you're going off on your own.
How about that? Sis, are you interested in becoming my secretary?
Me?
I don't want to leave you at the company that's been letting Wariyama off the hook for so long. Besides, it's better to have someone tough like you around so I don't end up like the scandal-ridden president, right?
That's true. I'm worried about you who just recovered from being a recluse being the president. I'll manage you properly, so I should start managing your night so you won't cause a scandal with women.
Sis, is that?
It's fine. It's a toy. It's just a little ritual. How can I feel so happy when I adore a man who can't move?
This is a strange fetish.
That's right. Let's make this a done deal.
What?
Don't move. You'll get hurt.
You're scaring me! And I started a new game company. It was a small company, but everyone was motivated and the office was full of energy.
President, we haven't gone through today's management today yet.
Sis, this is a workplace. If you do something wrong, I'll be scandalized and lose my job.
If we become a couple, it's just office love. I love being a secretary, but I would gladly become the president's wife for you, Haruhiro.